Make sure that if you're a tank and you're tanking your room, you have your stance on, and you're in defensive magia for whatever room you're in. So it's the same element as whatever room you're in. There will be 2 ads that spawn. Please wait on attacking and wait on healing until the ads are established on, so that you don't rip aggro and die. And yeah, get your rooms killed. At this time, I'll have Q go ahead and step into the portal. All right, let's get this taken care of. Death is your friend here. Kill the fuck out of everything.
Water's done.
Nice job, water. Earth is done. And water may have been done first, but I got to the door first, huh?
Boo!
So, but I really have to go after this.
Are you willing to stay in party for LB?
Lightning's done.
I'll have to huddle out, but
Ice
like,
done.
I'm lagging so... Sorry? Go ahead.
Ice done.
R's done.
So that's a yes, Lily or Arya?
I'll be able to
Oh,
stick
I
around
see.
for LB3, but yeah, I'm lagging so hard, I'm gonna have to dip before AV.
That's okay. I appreciate you coming anyways. Welcome to the Raiden Arena once more. If you missed your Raiden chest, this is what we call your bonus chest, which is really your haha foreheads you missed your Raiden chest, so please pick up your chest.
Kek.
You mentioned chest.
Chest.
Yes, HRT went the fuck off on me. I did mention chest. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, titty joke. Let's keep going. Alright, in this next hallway there are fresh mobs, as well as not all the mobs have died. So please still don't dance, don't assize, and let's get a tank to pull that Parago as soon as you have a healer ready and willing. Parago has been pulled, focus it down. Can we have another tank start rounding up the books and dragging them back to us while we kill this Parago, please?
Well, there's the support fate down.
Alright, let's grab these books. Did support wipe? Yep, support wiped. Support's viscous, I see. That's an adjective.
That's vicious.
Oh, I thought that said viscous. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it said vicious. I thought it said viscous. Alright, let's go ahead and Toaster's walking away. Let's grab the centaur and pull it back. Where's the centaur gonna run away to? There, grab centaur, pull it back. Before it runs away. Okay, get ready on sleep. Alright, now let's grab the toaster.
What was it?
And once
You
we
may
get
want
up,
to be careful of sleep, by the way, unless you're.
once we get up to AV, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. A lot of us leads have been trying this out lately. We're gonna do Ozma position assignments at AV while we're waiting on support to pilot. So just to go ahead and start getting this out of the way initially, Earth Party and Fire Party will be A platform for Ozma. Wind Party and Lightning Party will be B platform for Ozma. And Ice Party and Water Party will be So, I know I have Q and Sinara as my tanks and Earth Party. Who are my tanks and Fire Party? And does anyone want to volunteer as main tank for Platform A?
Fire Party's brand new tank with no elemental gear other than Kieran.
Okay, so Fire Party's a brand new tank, and I have 2 geared tanks in my party. So Q and Sinara, you two can duke it out for main tank, off tank. Do either of y'all want to step up? Okay, Q has stepped up for main tank. Oh, is Sai doing DE? Well, yeah, Sai can defensive and pop orb still while DEing, so that's fine. Sai has already said that that's fine. So Q will be main tank on A platform, Sai will be off tank. Alright. And then, can I get a bleed baiter for A platform? In Earth or Fire Party, can I get a bleed baiter? Q, I'll answer that question in just a second. Let's go ahead and get this, So the bleed baiter is a healer on the platform, and the job of the bleed baiter is to stand at the back of the platform and Asuna a baited bleed auto attack off of them in pyramid form. Because in pyramid form, Ozma's auto attack is an AoE bleed that hits a random person on the back half of the platform. So we just send one healer and no one else to the back of the platform to keep getting hit by that, and they just Asuna it off themselves. It's not that hard. Okay, so I have someone in my party offering to bleed bait, so Oni Earhart will be primary bleed baiter. Can we get a secondary bleed baiter on a platform?
No one on fire is volunteering.
Who are my healers in fire?
Emily and Saturnin.
Alright, can Emily be our backup bleed baiter?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, they said they can, yeah.
Alright. And, so those are platform assignments for A platform. And, who are my tanks in wind and lightning?
Lynn has Waifu and Zianthi.
Draco Bloodfall and Zirthral Yasashi.
Alright, so,
He has no gear though.
Y and Draco, do y'all two want to main tank, off tank? So, which one of y'all wants main tank? Alright, Draco will main tank. Y will off tank. That's for B platform. Can I get a primary and a secondary bleed baiter for B platform, please?
What? A bleed baiter? A secondary wait, you need a bleed baiter?
I need a primary and a secondary bleed baiter on B platform.
I'll bleed bait.
So
I can do backup.
So, could you yell names for me, please? Because so many people speaking at once and my brain's not processing information. Okay. So, Solaire will be our primary and Chrism will be our backup. Okay. So those are your B platform assignments. And now, for C platform, who are my tanks in ice and water?
I'll main tank for C platform.
Oh, that text is too small for me to read those kanji, Sai. I'll have to, like, move in and read it closer or change my text size, because goddamn kanji shows up tiny. Anyways. Primary tank on C platform. Can I get a C tank?
Yes.
Alright, can you yell your name for me real please? Alright, Meridian will be main tank on C. Can I get an off tank on C? TC. I get a primary and backup bleed baiter on C platform as well? Momo will backup bleed bait. Can I get a primary bleed bait? Alright. Curry will be our primary bleed baiter for C. Momo will be our backup bleed baiter for C. And those are our C platform assignments. So we have all party assignments set up. I will yell these once more once we actually get to Ozma. But now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get AV explanations out of the way. While we're doing so, if you haven't received a refresh of your shell, please line up on the bridge over here on the south side of the bridge to receive your shell refresh if you have not already. And AV and Ozma is where I'm just going to go ahead and take the ball here, and I'm just going to do my own calls as I usually do. And just to get it out of the way, AV is a game of light and dark. He has his bracelets changed to light, we're going to go to dark. If his bracelets change to dark, we're going to go to light, no matter what mechanic we're doing. So he starts us off with a raid wide, followed by puddles. Puddles are our first light and dark mechanic, and it'll be an introductory set of puddles. Only half of the puddles will spawn, and only of one color. So whatever puddles they are, they will double in size no matter what. So please stay away from all puddles, and that is the first set of puddles. After that, we'll have a Medusa Javelin. Medusa Javelin is a large conal AoE, and the large conal AoE will petrify you. So don't get hit by Medusa Javelin, it'll make it really hard to dodge later mechanics. After Medusa Javelin, we'll have our next light and dark mechanic, which is a room split. He will change his bracelets to light or dark again. Half of the room will be light, half of the room will be dark. If his bracelets are dark, we stand in light. If his bracelets are light, we stand in dark. Pretty simple that. After there, we'll have a Tank Buster. Tank Busters from AV are AoE, so whenever I call for a Tank Buster, orient away from our main tank. After the Tank Buster, we'll have our first full set of room puddles. Some of the puddles will be light, some of the puddles will be dark. Puddles of the same colors as AV's bracelet will double his size, while the puddles that are opposite colors will stay the same size. All will be unsafe when the mechanic resolves, but you can run over them while the cast bar is still casting. Once they resolve, the safe spot will be nestled in between two puddles of the opposite color, or one puddle of the opposite color and the wall. Those are the safe spots you want to look for. After that, we'll have another AoE, followed by our third light-dark mechanic called Turbulent Ether. 4 people will be targeted with tethers to light orbs, 4 people will be targeted with tethers to dark orbs, for a total of 8 orbs. And underneath each orb, a circular portal will spawn. The portal will be of the same color as the orb, and it will give you a buff that allows you to eat an opposite color orb if you stand in it. So if you have a light orb, you're going to go to a dark portal. If you have a dark orb, you're going to go to a light portal. Stand in the portal, 1 person per portal, and you're going to stand in the portal and eat your orb. If you cannot make it to a portal, or you can't get to your own portal, someone else is in the portal and you can't make it there, then what you're going to want to do is run up against the wall, as close to the wall as you can get, swap your magia to defensive, which will be wind element, and you're going to just eat the orb like a champ. It's a lot better that you take the damage and get a damage down than the AoE damage hit the party and the party get a damage down. After that, during that time, we'll also have a Medusa Javelin and a Tank Buster. Please wait for the Medusa Javelin to resolve before taking your orbs, because if you get petrified with the Javelin while you're trying to resolve your orb, then you won't be able to make it to a portal and you'll blow up and it'll suck. So please wait for Javelin, resolve orbs, and at the same time orient away from the main tank, because there will be a Tank Buster. After this mini phase of orbs and busters, we will have a double raid wide, so 2 meteor casts in a row, followed by what's called triple impact. 3 proximity markers will appear in a triangle around the center of the arena as the boss will jump away. We'll go stack up in the middle of the arena, and we'll swap into defensive magia if we're under geared, pop Eureka potions, because it'll make it a lot easier on your healers, and brace for impact. After those 3 proximities go off, there will be 3 AV clones, each with their own set of bracelets, doing a triple room split. So that triple room split, I'll just call it as we go for it. But just whatever AV is being bisected by the room split, we go into the opposite of that AV's bracelets. After the triple room split, we'll get away from the center for a proximity, get right back in for a Medusa Javelin, and then after that Medusa Javelin, we'll have a Raid Wide and a Tank Buster, and then we'll have adds. We'll have a Wyvern tank. We'll have established Wyvern tanks pick up the 2 adds that spawn, and then we will burn them down. During this time, we'll have another Turbulent Ether mini phase, so more orbs, more Medusa Javelin, more Tank Buster, dodge all that shit. Make sure that you kill the Wyverns, because if you don't kill the Wyverns, they'll enrage. After the Wyverns are done, we'll have more puddles, more room splits, another Wyvern phase, more puddles, more room splits, then enrage. Does anyone have any further questions about AV while we're here?
Are we doing True North?
Yes, we're doing True North.
Okay. I
We
found
were
it.
trying
Can I adopt the wyvern?
We're also
We're-
doing Triangle Strat for Wyverns.
Okay, thank you.
I need True North statues, please.
Oh,
We established wyvern tanks.
Yes, we are
Medusa-
about to establish Wyvern tanks. We're also
Medusa
about to
Spear is a cleave, by the way. And
Yeah,
if you...
so real quick, just to get this out of the way. So we'll go ahead and establish, can I have a main tank step up to where I'm jumping? So more minion wants the main tank everything, so more minions will be our main tank. Can we get a Wyvern tank 1 and a Wyvern tank 2? More minion, please stay up front so people can mark you. Please stay up front so parties can mark you. Waifu will be our Wyvern tank 1, and Draco Bloodfall will be our Wyvern tank 2. And how's support looking? Is support in with us?
Yep, we are here and raring to go.
Alright. Since support is here and raring to go, can we just get ready checks from all parties, please?
Are you gonna do calls? Do you want me to do it for this one?
I'm taking my own calls for AV
Okay.
and Ozma.
Okay.
Okay, ice ready.
Alright, please yell it when your party is ready. I see wind ready, lightning ready, ice ready, fire ready, support ready. We just need earth, which is my party, so wind, lightning, ice, fire, support. Well, yeah, it's just my party. We're just waiting on 2 people. Well, 1 person actually, because Arya is AFK. Arya is HUD layouted for LV. Q, let me know when you're ready. We're just waiting on Q. Alright, Q is here, and so with that, all parties are reporting ready. So I'm going to go ahead and set pull time to 34:15. That's in 70 seconds. At this time, this is a good time for a tank stance check. If you are not more minion Durian, please have your tank stance off. If you are more minion Durian, please have your tank stance on. Also, raid food is excellent for not only the stats, but the extra vitality is immaculately helpful. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1. Okay, established. First mechanic we're going to be seeing is the raid light. Go ahead and get it. Raid light going out. After this, we'll have our introductory set of colors. Alright, his bracelets are light, so we're going to get away from all light puddles, but all puddles will be light, so just get away from all puddles. Away from all puddles. Get back in for Medusa Javelin. Get back in for Medusa Javelin. Dodge Javelin. Dodge Javelin. We'll have a room split next. Bracelets coming out. They are dark. We're going to stand in light. Stand in light. Please stand on the light side. Alright, we'll have a Tank Buster at this time. Orient away from more minions. After this Buster, we'll have our first full set of pummels. Very close to changing. They are dark. We're gonna get away from dark, near light. Melee is not safe. Away from dark, near light. Melee is not safe. Alright, go ahead and get right back in. We're gonna have a raid wide, followed by our first turbulent ether. Raid wide going out. Please wiggle around and make sure you have a tether when the next half bar goes off. Please check for tethers, but wait for Medusa Javelin before resolving your orbs. Please wait for Medusa Javelin. Dodge Medusa Javelin. Dodge Javelin, resolve orbs. Go resolve your orbs. Orient away from Durian at this time. Alright, finish off those orbs. We'll have a double raid wide next. First one's going out. Alright, second raid wide. Alright, he'll go away after 2 objects. 1. 2, there you go. Oh, wait, nope, 1 more, my bad. There we go. My animations lag for a second. Pop your Eureka Potion, spin your defenses. Alright, we will be standing on Stand in Dark. Stand in Dark. Stand in Dark. Stand in Dark again. Stand in Dark again. Now stand in Light. Stand in Light. Stand in Light. Alright, get away from the proximity marker and get ready to go right back in for a Medusa Javelin. Get right back in to dodge Medusa Javelin. Be prepared to dodge Medusa Javelin. Should have a raid wide coming soon. Or Buster, my bad. Buster then raid wide. I always get those backwards for some reason. Buster then raid wide. During this next raid wide, Wyvern tanks, please turn on your pants. Wyvern tank stance on. We're gonna get ready to grab Wyverns. We'll have another turbulent ether phase as well. Focus Wyverns. Wyverns need to die. Alright, please check for a tether and get ready to dodge Medusa Javelin. Wait for Javelin, dodge Javelin, resolve orbs. Keep focusing down the Wyverns. Dodge Javelin, resolve orbs. Orient away from the main tank. Away from the main tank. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. Have a raid wide soon. Raid wide coming out. Alright, let's finish them off. We'll have puddles. Please respect mechanics, finish them off, but respect mechanics. Away from light, near dark. Melee is not safe. Away from light, near dark. Alright, nice job. Alright, we do have a couple of deaths. Please call out your sacks as you do them. If we still have any left, I know we're running light. So if you have sacks, please call them out as you do them. And as we approach the top of the stairs, please do not pull the owls. We use these owls to build gauge for Ozma, so we will slow DPS on these Strixes, use them to build gauge, and we'll establish a specific stunner and backup stunner so they don't build stun immunity for on the properties of darkness. We did have a couple deaths, but all in all, that was a pretty clean AV. I can't be too upset. Yo, holy fuck, I got 6 Eureka Bread. Joyful called me a slur in Yell chat.
All I've gotten is Eureka fragments.
Yeah, that's good.
I have like 18 and a cryptic seal.
I'm sorry that no one found that as funny as I did. Alright, anyways, how are sacks looking?
I think it was cleared up down there.
All taken care of.
All
Yeah.
taken care of, and is everybody up the stairs? I see a couple people straggling up.
Yeah, we're heading
more
up.
men still have a triangle on you, so you're our main, you're our main pull, and waifu, you're our backup. So Mormenian and waifu will be our 2 stuns. Don't stun unless you're either of these 2 people. Also, remember to attack these slowly and use them to build gauge. Go ahead and pull the first one. Remember, do not stun these unless you are waifu or Mormenian. Alright, with this one dead, we'll pull the next Strix at 4630. That's in about 40 seconds. That gives time for Eggy Assaults to regenerate for Ruin Stacks, gives time for Hot Shots to come back for Battery, gives time for all other classes to build their applicable gauge spenders. I play Machinist and I play Summoner. Those are the only ones that I know. I lied, I play Samurai too. Get your Kenki, whatever the fuck you need.
Pretty kinky.
15 seconds. The only kink shaming we do is if you don't fill up your Kenki bar. Alright, that has been pulled. Let's go ahead and build gauge. It was pulled a little bit early. Please do not step too far forward.
It looked at me in the aggro. Sorry.
That's okay. Just for future reference. And welcome to Ozma. If we're going to HUD layout, please do so when you get out of this cutscene, because HUD layout will save you from getting kicked during my Ozma explanations. Please stand on the left side of the bridge if you need shell and protect. Don't jump down, don't touch the swirly button. Just don't be fucking stupid. Welcome to Ozma. Real quick, just get it out of the way. We have a couple of major mechanics that I want to go over first. First and foremost, we're doing party right, tank left, because we have more than enough tanks. And support platform, you know what, support, you pick. Your choice, Azalea. Platform, ice platform is C platform. That's fire and earth on A, wind and lightning on B, ice and water on C. So in order to get explanations out of the way, the most important mechanics to pay attention to are meteors, acceleration bombs, black holes, knockbacks, Ozma shades. So we'll start with meteors. Meteors go out during pyramid form, and they go out during star form. 2 people per platform will be marked with a meteor marker, and it'll be a little triangle, a little red triangle above your head, as well as a massive fucking purple circle around you. It's basically impossible to miss. You just do a little wiggle whenever meteors are coming out to confirm whether or not you yourself have a meteor. And if you do have one, we're taking them to the back left corner of the platform, and the black hole button off the platform and to the right. That's the little swirly and green, that's the little swirly button that's in the middle of the bridge off your platform and to the right. When these meteors markers come out, that signifies that you will shortly drop a proximity damage marker beneath your feet. So you'll run to those specified positions which your party lead should have marked with a number 1 and a number 2 on your respective platform. Drop them off there, wait for the proximity to appear beneath your feet, and then run back to the platform. If you see, I believe that's Liliana down there demonstrating the meteor locations.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? It's not you? I thought you were down there. I can't
Look
tell.
at me. I'm right in front of you.
Oh, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I saw someone down there.
It's me, Kazuna.
Okay, well, Kazuna's down there. Please don't follow Kazuna down there. Anyways, you want to take those to those specified meteor locations, wait for the proximity marker to appear, then then run back up to the front of the platform to soak the damage. Adds will also come down at that time, and when the adds come down, you want to grab them and focus them immediately, because the adds have an enrage cast, and it's the worst kind of enrage cast. It's one that'll wipe a platform, not necessarily your platform, because it targets a random person in the arsenal and kills them and everyone around them. So, please focus adds like your life depends on it, because it very much does. Aside from meteors, we also have acceleration bombs, which are a very important mechanic. They only go out during pyramid form, twice during pyramid form, and what it is 2 people per platform get a debuff. I'm going to go ahead and put the debuff marker in the Arsenal chat now. That's what the acceleration bomb debuff looks like. It'll show up on your debuff bar next to your can't ride mounts and can't be raised debuffs, more colloquially known as don't dance, can't chocobo. And they will appear, the debuff will appear there and have a timer ticking down on it. When that timer hits 0, if you are doing anything, auto-attacking, casting, moving, breathing, blinking, sneezing, you will explode. And you will explode dealing 90% of your max health as well as 90% max health damage to everyone around you and applying a nasty damage down on top of it. If that doesn't kill you, then following mechanics will kill you because they go out at the same time as acceleration bombs, so please be very, very wary. If you see that debuff marker appear at all, sheathe your weapon, untarget Ozma, and stop doing anything until it falls off. Aside from acceleration bombs, we also have Black Hole. Every time Ozma changes back into sphere form, that's every other transformation, there will be an untelegraphed Black Hole cast, in which case I will call for everyone to get to their buttons. That's the swirly button in the middle of your platform, and the swirly button off the platform on the bridge. Standing on that button will give you a buff that prevents you from being extracted from the arsenal. If you are not standing on that, then Black Hole will suck you right out of the raid and throw you into Hydado Space Camp, and that ends your run. It stops right there. Even if the run clears, you will not clear, and you will get no loot. So you will need absolutely to make certain to resolve that mechanic. There's a rough priority that we have in place to make sure that everybody is at least one person is on every button, and that rough priority is tanks, melees, black mages. Y'all get the button on the platform, as well as DE healers. All other healers, casters, and ranged get the button off the platform and to the right. This is a rough priority, so if you find yourself running towards a Black Hole button and you're like, oh no, that's the wrong button, don't fucking worry about it, just commit anyways. Go to whatever the button it is that you're going to, because by the time you double back and try to correct yourself, you'll get extracted. Just go to a button and commit to it. The hierarchy is only in place to ensure that one person is on each button so that the buff actually gets handed out. Aside from Black Hole, we also have 2 forms of knockbacks that go off at the same time as other mechanics. Holy Knockback is during cube form, and it's a knockback that emanates from Ozma itself, and the knockback is about 3/4 the length of the bridge. So you want to make sure if you're off the platform on the bridge for any reason at this time, you stack towards the front of the bridge. Also, if a mechanic requires you to get to the back of the platform, but not quite all the way back, then the safe spot to stand to both dodge the incoming mechanic as well as not get knocked off the platform is where your party lead should have marked A, B, and C at the back of each platform. Those will be the safe locations. The movement mechanics that go on at the same time as those knockbacks are called Ozma Shades. Let me explain Star Knockback first. The other knockback is called Shooting Star, and it happens during Star form. Shooting Star is a knockback that emanates from the Black Hole button, and it will shove you about half the length of the platform. So when I call for it, you're either going to stand on the edge of the button towards the front of the platform, or the edge of the button towards the back of the platform to get knocked to the front or the back when I call for it. Please do not stand on the button, because if you're standing on the button, the game will pick a random direction for you, and you might not like what it chooses. So, please be sure to stand adjacent to, but not on the button to get knocked to the front or the back. The mechanics that are going on at the same time as these knockbacks are called Ozma Shades, and to clarify what they do, every time Ozma changes form, he has a movement mechanic. If he changes to star form, he will do a large point-blank AoE, so you'll get to the back of the platform. If Ozma changes to cube form, he'll do a large donut AoE, so you'll get to the front of the platform. And if Ozma changes to pyramid, he'll do a line AoE across each platform, so you will step off the platform for safety. Ozma Shades happen periodically throughout the fight. They're little clones of Ozma that spawn at the back of each platform, and they'll mimic these movement mechanics from the perspective of the back of the platform. So if an Ozma Shade turns into a star, you're going to hug the front of the platform. If an Ozma Shade turns into a cube, you're going to get to the back of the platform. And if an Ozma Shade turns into a pyramid, you're going to get off the platform same as before. Please respect these mechanics, because these will give you marks of mortality and you could potentially die. Aside from that, other important mechanics to note during cube form, there are 2 orbs that will spawn off the platform to the right and start rotating clockwise towards the platform. This is the tank mechanic. The off tanks that we established earlier, your job during cube form is to swap to defensive magia, pop heavy cooldowns, and grab the 2 orbs that spawn off the platform and start rotating towards. You will run off the platform to the bridge on the right and grab those 2 orbs. And when I say heavy cooldown, I mean pop everything and do not invuln. Please do not invuln because the orbs pierce it. You will die anyways. At the same time as these orbs are going out, there will be a stack marker going out on each platform. Do not clip your off tanks with the stack marker because the stack marker applies a magic vuln, and the magic vuln will make it impossible to eat the orbs. So please be very careful with that. Another important mechanic to note is during each phase, Ozma has a different auto attack. During sphere form, his auto attacks are tank busters. During cube form, his auto attacks are cleaving lasers targeted on the main tank. So during cube form, the tank will stand to the left of the platform and the party to the right, so that the laser will be baited away from the party. During star form, the auto attacks are a stack marker, so everybody on the platform will stack up to share the auto attacks. And during pyramid form, the auto attack is a baited bleed. Anyone standing on the back of the platform is liable to be hit with a randomly targeted auto attack, which will apply an assumable AoE bleed. So we've established healers as bleed baiters previously. Each platform has designated bleed baiters. They will be the only ones standing at the back of the platform during pyramid form, so that they are the only ones targeted with the bleed, and it's their job to just assume it off themselves. We'll call for it when it's necessary. We'll call for all the movement. A couple of quick corner cases before I wrap up my explanations. If you get a meteor and an acceleration bomb at the same time, please resolve the meteor before the acceleration bomb. Meteors are top priority, and if you blow up running away to place down a meteor, it's better than you dropping a meteor on your party and killing your whole platform with a meteor. So meteors over acceleration bombs in all situations. And if you have an acceleration bomb but meteors have not gone off yet, you will have just enough time to step off the platform and stop moving, so that when you're off the platform, you will be ineligible to receive a meteor in the first place. Also, if you have a meteor and you decide you're going to save your platform by jumping off the platform, do not do that. Do not fall off the platform with a meteor, because your body will reappear on A platform, meteor attached. Suddenly there's 3 meteors on A and everybody dies. So please do not do that. I know I just dumped a lot of information on y'all all at once, but really the most important things are those meteors, those acceleration bombs, the knockbacks, and the black holes. Everything will be handled by calls. It's a lot of movement and a very call-out dependent fight. Just listen to the sound of my voice, we'll get you through this. Does anyone have any questions before we jump down?
Is Minfilia inside the orb?
Who the fuck is Minfilia?
Raffle. Main story quest.
I didn't watch any cutscene. Literally no idea who the shit that is.
Bro.
Anyways, if there's no real questions about Ozma,
It's not about Ozma, but is riding a horse or a man horse man?
I know we're memeing around and stuff, but I am trying to open the floor to any new people with questions. So if no one new has any questions, let's go ahead and jump down. And
You can't fall off.
Don't cut corners as you're walking around, and be careful getting to your platform. The edges of the platform are very unforgiving, and you will die if you fall off. So, orbs move I see rotate right for orbs. So orbs move clockwise. So the off tank will step off the platform to the right and grab the orbs off the platform. And at this point, we've already established positions. I'm going to re-yell all position assignments in yell chat, just in case you don't have these people marked. Those are A platform position assignments. These are B platform position assignments, and these are C platform position assignments. Please mark these people if you have not already. Off tank, primary bleed bait. Where's Emily? Oh, there you are, Emily. Mark, Emily, and then secondary bleed bait is Oni. Alright. And with everybody's marked, let's go ahead and get ready checks going out. Please yell your ready check when your party is ready. So that's Earth ready. Earth ready, lightning ready. Wind ready. Support, water, fire. Now we just need ice. Ice ready.
Is someone willing to shadow call Ozma?
If anyone is willing to shadow call, would anyone like to? I normally would, but it's my run, so I'm the one doing calls. Is anyone here at all down to shadow call Ozma?
If all else fails, I'll call. Yeah.
Alright, so you and Chrism will head up to BA leads then when pull time is established. And I'll set pull time to... Let's just set it to...
Wait,
30,
I'm
40
shadow
hours.
calling? Wait, I'm
Yeah.
practicing for somebody?
Yeah, someone else wants to
Oh
practice.
no. No,
no?
I'm only gonna backup call, I meant.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm helping
can.
people tonight.
I know I
Yeah.
haven't been cleared, but I can, since I know the fight well enough.
You can do it then, it's fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can go ahead and do it. Since you're not quite cleared to raid lead, you won't be able to clear them, but you can go ahead and help them with shadow calls if they just
Yeah,
want to
I
practice.
can. I
I
can't
see
clear
Plumeria
him,
has
but
a
I
question.
can.
I haven't set pull time yet. If you die on the button, that won't save you. You have to be alive to receive the buff. Alright, now with all that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and set pull time to 30 flat on the Arsenal timer. Sorry that we couldn't get you a shadow call. If you want to come to the Isercard run tonight, the late night run tonight, I will personally
Yeah.
shadow call you on that tonight.
Are you looking to get certified or what?
Well, eventually yes, but I just want to be able to call fights.
Okay.
Yeah, I
If
can
you-
come with you and you can practice with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
at
you
the
want to
moment-
practice, head up to raid lead. Pull time is in 51 seconds. And
Yeah, if you come
want me to
tonight, I
personally shadow call you tonight, I'll personally shadow call you tonight as well.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll see if I can stay awake up to then.
Alright.
If not,
Thirty
if you see me on another
I'll
run,
move up
I'll
to
do.
leads.
30 seconds. And yes, Ozma is a necrophiliac. "20 seconds. We'll have countdown slightly different. LB's at 7, tanks establish at 4, party establish at 0. Food check. And 10, 9, 8, LB's, 6, 5, tanks establish, 3, 2, 1, party established. First mechanic we're going to be seeing is tank busters on the main tank, and ranged and casters can feel free to pre-position at the back of the platform for the first star. Get to the back of the platform. Everyone to the back of the platform. Return as a group. Do not gap close. Stay together for the stack. We'll have a button knockback shortly. Get knocked to the front of the platform. Get knocked to the front. Resume stacking. Reminder, don't stand on the button. Stand adjacent to, but not on the button when we do that knockback. Black hole 1 to your buttons. Black hole 1, everyone to your buttons. Do not greet. Return to Ozma. Main tanks taking heavy busters. Ozma Shade. We'll be moving to the back of the platform. Everyone to the back of the platform. Return to Ozma. Next one will be double movement. Ozma Shade. We will be moving to the front of the platform, stay at the front, and then off the platform. Everybody off the platform. Alright, everyone back to the Ozma. Bleed bait's out, acceleration bombs are out, check your debuff bars. Off tank on A down. Meteors are out, take them to the back and to the right. Back and to the right. Take them back, take it back, take it back. We're gonna have an overload on A, step off the platform, pop arm's length. We're probably gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh, I have died. A platform is kind of in shambles. I have picked up, alright.
Pick up your ads, focus them down.
Focus.
Awesome shade.
Out. I am alive, Lily.
Gotcha.
We will be moving to the front of the platform. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuff bars. Focus down ads. Alright. I see a lot of death. I'm gonna make the call to extract. I see a lot of death. I'm making
Yeah, a lot
the
of
call to
people in
extract.
C are dead.
I'm making the call to extract. There is too much death to that pyramid form. I'm not comfortable. Do not resolve black hole. We are taking this extraction. Do not resolve black hole. We are taking this extraction.
What? Oh, okay.
So, real quick, just to elaborate on what happened there. The reason I called for an extraction was because I saw that over half of the raid was dead. With that many people dead, because I saw not just A platform was just about wiped, I saw C platform was just about wiped as well, because an ad overloaded. So I knew we weren't going to make it beyond there. We had a really bad overload on A platform. We had one person. Now, we're not witch hunting, we're not naming names, we're not going after anybody. Shit happens on Ozma, mistakes happen, and there will always be other runs. But just for clarification on what happened, we had a really bad overload on A. A meteor was dropped almost in the middle of the platform, and even stepping off the platform and arms lengthening the knockback didn't save me or really anybody else, because it was like purely in the middle of the platform. So that is why we always want to be very careful on where we're resolving our meteors, as well as we had an ad overload. So please, so we had an ad overload as well. So please be very careful to kill those ads. They are the most important thing. And Ozma is one of those fights where one little thing can cascade out of control and kill the whole raid. And it is unfortunate, but it's just kind of the nature of the content. We still got a lot of people into the arsenal and got them some Ozma experience. And so for that, I'm very happy. And I'm also very happy that we got these people a decent amount of frags. There's another run tonight. It's at 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 a.m. Eastern. It's our weekly late night clear attempt with Icer, Alucard, and Caitlin. That's one of our consistent weekly runs. That's always a blast to go on. I highly recommend it if you're trying to get your clear still, or if you just want to come back to hang out with us shitheads. Also, I host a weekly run Monday night from 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 a.m. Eastern. Same late night time slot, late night reset night run. So you're done with Savage, come do BA. There's plenty of runs around, plenty of other opportunities, but just first and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, keeping a cool head about y'all, and taking on that arsenal. At this time, I'll open it up if anyone else has anything else left to say, but that's basically the end of the run. Feel free to come back, and we'll be more than happy to have you again.
Cheers for the run, Usagi. Sorry for talking over you at points. I was just trying to get across the stuff
No,
that's
that's
happening
okay.
in my party.
I understand your enthusiasm and your willingness to help, and it was never malicious in any way. That's why I didn't really say much of anything, because you were always just